Welcome back to the Movie Draft House. I'm just Mark, and it's a 5-minute review. And this week, our 5-minute reviews are going to be focused on Oscar 2024 nominated films. Yesterday we had Killers of the Flower Moon. Today we're going to focus on the film The Holdovers, which is streaming now on Peacock. It is directed by Alexander Payne, who I guess most notably directed the film Nebraska, which was Oscar nominated as well. But it's written by David Himminson, who I'm not familiar with, but it's one actor or one writer, so I'm about it. It stars Paul Giamatti as our main character, Paul Hunnam. He's a history professor at this prep school. Divine Joy Randolph, who plays the lunch lady Mary. Dominic Sessa, Ian Dooley, Brady Hepner. Who else? I'm just trying to go through this. Who would be notable? But anyways, the film takes place, I think it's in the 70s. 70s, early 80s. I forget. But it's a Christmas film. It takes place at Christmas, over Christmas. Anyways, this prep school, Paul Giamatti, he is the most just not deplorable, but just he's that history teacher that you hate, is because he's always angry. He's got resting bitch face. He's got this lazy eye, which is really good. But he's just very cynical, has no time for anybody. And he gets roped into staying over the holiday break with a few students who could not go home for the holidays. They're called the Holdovers, and that the movie gets its title from. And so Paul Giamatti is tasked with caring for these select students, the hodgepodge of kids that stay at the prep school. And Dominic Sessa plays Angus. He's the really other main character here. And Paul Giamatti gives a performance of his career, I think. And he's been in a ton of good movies. But just from the emotion behind every bit of dialogue he says, his facial expression, just his we talk about gravitational pull on screen, and he has it, man. It's just every time he's on screen, it's an acting class, right? Divine Joy Randolph is very good here. She's a grieving mother. Her son was killed. I think it's in Vietnam, so this must be the early 70s or late 60s. It's just, the movie's about acceptance of where your life is, acceptance of the circumstances of your life, opening your life and then your heart to people, right? It's just this. It's a really wonderful movie, and I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. Paul Giamatti's probably going to win Best Actor for his performance here, and he very much is deserving of it. He's awesome. I wish he would do more mainstream stuff. He's a very indie awards circuit actor. And for good reason, right? When you're one of the best in the world, why not? But there is just a lot to be said for his performance here. He makes everybody around him better, and man, it's a good performance. So highly recommend it. It's on Peacock now. You can watch it. Hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button when it pops up so you don't see any future content here on the podcast. If you want to follow the podcast on all your favorite social media platforms, we're at Movie Draft House. We're on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, right here on YouTube, doing big things. Give us a like, follow, and a subscribe. If you want to follow the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming platform, episodes released weekly every Thursday, and you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcasts. We're doing big things there as well. And we'll catch you next time.
Sir, I don't understand.
That's glaringly apparent.
I can't fail this class.
Oh, don't sell yourself short, Mr. Coates. I truly believe that you can.